Hello and welcome to the 5th episode. We are going to continue from the last one, and I'm going to try to make short episodes again. I just noticed that the last one was quite long, and I will try to start cutting some stuff out if we have to wait for contents or whatever. And now we have to look around a little bit to see what the situation in fact is. Now we got wars going on here. There's another conquest war going on here, and I do think that they lost in fact here, because Kiev is suddenly independent again, and we want to place our merchant. Now we do have access here into a lot of possibilities. We could go into the Barbary coast here, or we could go into the Strait of Gibraltar here, but we could also go into... Oh, can we? We are in the Tyrrhenian Sea. We cannot go into France or the Rhine because there's stuff in between and we don't have a connection. We do, however, have provinces down here, therefore we could go into the Danube too. Now, the big question is what is currently expensive here? Let's see. Food is decent for Europe, salt is also standard for Europe. However, I do think it's most likely going to be relatively cheap here. Salzburg has a salt price of 2. Yeah. And Salzburg is in the Danube node. And we do have a price as 2.9. There is definitely a difference. Now, what else do we have? We could check the things here in the Caspian Sea. Check their prices here. It's 3 for salt, 3.1 for food, basically the same prices here. However, interesting is delicacies for 16.5, exotics for 12.8. Now, what is it in Genoa? Delicacies 18, exotics 12.7. That's also not enough difference. Luxuries with 22, in knowledge with 13. Let's compare these ones. It's also relatively similar. Knowledge is a little bit higher here, but that's not worth a full merchant most likely. And these consumer 6.8, military 8, naval 5, industrial 7. Is there anything out of order? 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. Slightly higher prices there. Nothing out of the ordinary, to be honest. But let's check Tunis. Maybe there's something we can do here. Luxuries, not delicacies. Exotics, slightly cheaper. Everything else is similar. Yeah, so there are not big differences here. Now, we could go for the cheap salt into the Danube. We do have Anatolia, therefore we could also reach into Iran, but no, we don't have the reach. No, we don't have the reach. Sad. We do have some trade power here from most likely just effects from our provinces here. I don't know where we are. Total Genoa here 2.5. Yeah, from downstream. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe buying here, or or do we want to access the salt? Let's check Krakow for a sec. Where is Krakow? Here we are. Salt price is also 3, even though they are the largest salt producer. Now, in fact, let's go to the Danube. It's extremely close by. Is it though? Would be one. Oh, it's 2 nodes. That's fine. It's totally fine. Trade has to go from Tyrrhenian Sea to Aegean and from Aegean to Danube, because we don't have provinces in the Venetian node here. Yeah, that's the setup we are going for the moment. The next merchant we get is most likely going to the Caspian Sea over here to get potentially some access from the Silk Road, which is opened up by the Golden Horde. Realm unifications, interesting. However, that's going to be a nightmare because we cannot. I do not think we are anymore allowed to. Yeah, we are simply too large, and our relations would need to be at 223. It's nothing I wanted to go for. In fact, regarding Italy, we are most likely just waiting for them to all exit the HRE, which is partly, of course, in our favor because we are provoking it by not being in the Empire. And that's exactly what we want to do, or what I want to do. Now, France is still at peace. Genoa, Aragon we cannot attack. That's a nasty one, in fact. I really would love to go after these provinces here. One thing we might want to do though, they are rivaling us. Still, let's increase relations with Castile, just in case. Now we got more here. We can therefore make another claim on Athens, even though they have a high aggressive expansion with us. And we are going to make a claim on Botier or the Botier. I'm not sure. Who are you allied with? Knights Hospitaller and Sicily. Nice. Couldn't be more pointless because we are going to vassalize the knights. And Sicily we don't really care about because most likely they are going to die to Naples relatively soon. And now we can in fact... they're still improving relations here. We are at 150. We could offer up... Yeah, let's recall you. We could offer trade power here. Ooh. Really nice guy. However, he's probably going to abdicate soon. So we got a little bit more relations from this one. Now we can also offer you military access, which is going to give us another 10 relations. And then we can just wait until we are at 180. Now, big question, however, is do we want to take Athens already? Because we have a lot of aggressive expansion. And I apparently forgot to click the core button. Milan is asking us. Okay, Verona. And are they truly at war with the Papal State? Yes, they are. Interesting. We are going to accept. We are going to move our army here. Accept. And let's go. And the big question is, do we want to jump on to one of the provinces here? We're going for medium looting. Maybe we can make some money out of it. Papal States are only secondary here. Yeah, big question. Do we want to... Let's try it. Maybe we can at least siege down one province and loot something here. Even though we're probably not going to get the province from Milan. But it's worth a shot. Who else is at war with us? Rimini. We don't care. Okay. If they give us one province, it's extremely expensive in regards to aggressive expansion. However, that's in Italy and no longer in the Balkans, so that's somewhat okay. And if we get it, we can jump from there to attack Naples, for example, or make claims at least. Even though defeating Naples is going to be nasty, because they have a lot more military strength than we do. Okay, do we want to vassalize them now? That would risk that Athens takes a new alliance. What is that? Rimini. Seriously? Let's get rid of their fleet here. Are we in time? 19th of March? Yes, we are in time. Oh, we are going to be in time. They are running away already. But we are going to get you here. Are we not? Okay, retreat. Interesting. In fact, we should have just taken our galleys here and not everything. So let's split them up. There's nothing in this fight involved which can compete against us. Therefore, we are going to ship over here and blockade Rimini. Ooh, our truce with Rome has expired, in fact. And they are still at war with the Ottomans. Interesting. So let's finish this one up. They already took Verona itself. The war is therefore almost done. And I want to at least... Germian also attacked. Interesting. They don't want to give up. We can convert more stuff. Yeah, these two are fine. 5.2 income by now. Where is it coming from? Trade, mostly trade. Nice. It's really good. We are getting rich already. It's all the effects from taking this trade node here, which is going to produce us how much? Yeah, 1.7 by now. Venice is still making 1.1 out of it from trade privileges here, yeah. They are going to expire at some point. But I could, of course, I couldn't keep the trade privileges because of my wars. And there goes through zone. And what is... What are they doing up here? I don't want to... Yeah, in fact... Let's abandon ship here. As soon as we have a little bit more garrison here. What are you doing there? AI can be so stupid sometimes. Just siege it down. I don't know why you moved. And now we are just going to ferry our ships and armies to Rome. And let's see if they try to retake it. If they dare to. Yeah, of course they do. In this case, let's just by accident return. Oh, they're running. Oh, come on. Okay, in this case we have to wait it out. And then we can go after Rome immediately afterwards. We're going to take 2 provinces here. And that's fine. In fact, let's just wait for the end of the war. See you in a second. Okay, here we are again. The war is over and Milan accepted some peace deal. And Verona is giving Milan income. And that's it. I don't know. Most likely... the AI didn't want to risk it to incur too much aggressive expansion or something, I don't know. But now they just didn't get anything out of it. I mean, it's fine, I got some cash, but it's annoying to say the least. And we are moving our ships and fleets to Rome. And we are going to do something which I wanted to do all the time. We are going to pick galley combat ability. Normally I would go with ship trade power because it's extremely strong. But I want to have the better galleys for the moment. Because we are going to have a lot of ship fights until we are the dominant naval power here. We're going to have to fight Mamluks at some point. We have to going to fight Aragon and Castile at some point. Therefore, we're going to need the additional firepower there for the moment. In a later stage of the game, we can still switch it out. And that's going to be fine too. And now we are going after Rome. Let's start, let's go. Yeah, we don't need assistance here, we just want to wipe their army. There we go. And let's in fact split up here. Light looting in this case. And they are at an extremely high war exhaustion here, 23. Because of all the wars they are included here. But it also should open up now that the Ottomans maybe can traverse my provinces. I don't know exactly. But they only have military 18, therefore they shouldn't be able to take Constantinople itself yet. Instead we are going to take these two provinces and we are not going to make a long truce here. We're going to try to make a truce as short as possible. To be prepared to jump on them as soon as we have military tech 21 to be able to siege down the Theodosian walls. There we got another 50. We need 60, okay. In fact, what we can do now is make another spy network in Rome again to get a claim on Constantinople. And big problem is definitely aggressive expansion by now, which is relatively high in here. So build a spy network, please. And just finish that war as fast as possible. We are going to recall you here. From that relatively trade League of Venice has been disbanded. Nice. In fact, we could build up our trade network here. I don't want to. In fact, I want to check out whether I can get an alliance with Hungary after the war. Even though they have too many diplomatic relations, they still like us. And I want to improve relations here. I'm going to recall the English diplomat here. It's either Austria or Hungary I want to have as an ally. Because that makes any potential wars here in the Balkans with the Ottomans, for example, much safer. And that's something I want to, well, at some point we have to, but I want to avoid it as long as possible. Come on, finish up please. Bohemia stays the emperor. We want to take these two, and it's only 15 war scores, so let's just go up to 20 or something. Take Adrianopolis, there we go. 20 war score. Truce until 81, 7 years, yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine, let's take it. There we go. And I do think we still have our claims here. Yeah, minus 25%, very important. Saving us some admin points. Nice. And that's it. It's one more thing addressed with Rome. And the last one is going to be Constantinople itself. And I do think they cannot finish that war at all. Got another fort here. Do we want to keep it there? I don't know. We can pick new. Serbia, of course. You're going to be next on the chopping block, and Trebizond is most likely the safe option. I don't want to antagonize Aragon too much yet, because I don't want to risk a war declaration by them for whatever reason. There we go. We have some unrest here in Theodore, which is fine. Can we do anything about it? Poll tax low? Why are you using poll tax? Interesting. That will change for sure at some point. Okay, 5.3, 5.4 income still. Really, really good. And I do think it's time for one grain dole. Just to ease the tension a bit, make our population happy. Oh, what are you doing now? Reconquest of Pavia. Again against the Paper States? Okay, with whom are you at war? Montferrat, Ferrara, and the Paper States again. Well, yeah, I guess we have to accept again and go to help them. And you are going here, and you are going to be shipped to Liguria first, and yeah, medium looting in this case. Provence, military access, fine. I don't even know why, but fine. What can we do? We can in fact grab next military tech. We want to conserve military power as much as possible because we want to rush to 21. Therefore, level 19 is in 6 years. Then level 20 is 10 years afterwards. That's 16 years. So maybe in 17 years or something we can go after Constantinople, which would be 1390 or something. And that's what we are aiming for currently. Yeah, now what war? I really don't like that war here. And I'm not sure if I really want to fight it. I could just defend here. Ooh, our guy has died. Okay, recall here, and I can't make my alliance again. Oh no, I can. Okay. Do it, please. Accept. And I do think it's time to make the knights. Oh, are they already? No. I want them to be our vassal now. Improve relations again. 6.0, 331, 402. Ooh. 620. It's 8 in total, 7 in total, 6 in total. Definitely have to take this one. Metropolitans, of course. That's annoying. Extremely annoying. However, what we can do now is... Why do I get a colonial governor? I don't know. Can we promote him? And we're going to take you and promote you too. We are 1 above our cap, which is fine. Maybe we get lucky with the personality he's going to get. And in fact, we are going to put him as our leader for the army. Maybe... Oh, come on. Maybe he just has an accident in the next siege. You know, arrows can fly everywhere, so things can happen. And now it's time to vassalize our friends, the knights. There we go. And they're going to give us another really nice income. 2.2 ducats per month, because they are getting a huge amount of tax income from all their properties in Europe. And a fair share of that is going to go into our pockets now. In fact, almost 25%, which is really, really nice, which we really want to keep for a long time, at least as long as 2 decades are something which is considered major for our treasury here. Also, there is the option that we maybe want to feed them some provinces here in Anatolia, in the coast, just to give them a little bit more of a military base. What is happening here? Military invasion imminent? I don't think so. I think your ship is gone. And we are just going to blockade you here. Perfect. That's what I like. And maybe they are finishing the war quickly here, because they want to reconquer Pavia, and maybe they Milan can take it, and then the war is over soon. I'm going to make a cut here. We expanded into Rome again, and now we have to be best buddies to Milan for the moment. In fact, we can do one more thing. We can make a claim on Serbia here. One on Struma. And we need to think about what's going on here. They are still sieging this one, but they don't have the manpower to do it apparently. Yeah, they don't have the manpower. Interesting. Yeah, let's see what happens here. And then we can jump on Bulgaria maybe. We can then vassalize them and feed them everything back as soon as... Interesting. As soon as we go after Serbia here. However, that's something for the next episodes. We also want to jump on Athens at some point to take these 3 provinces over. Then there's also Epirus still. Epirus is probably hating us extremely by now. Yes, they do. They're also allied with Serbia, so they are probably going to get pulled into this war. And we currently can't make claims on them because we don't have anything neighboring there. Therefore, it's just something we are going to do as soon as we have Thessaly. And we can make claims here. And everything will be fine. In fact, we are going to take these 4 here, which we have claims on, and then somehow we have to get claims here to, or we maybe form Albania here, which probably is possible. Valona, Durazzo. Ah no, it's Durazzo which has claims on everyone here. Interesting. Maybe we want to go and vassalize Durazzo and then feed them everything here from Serbia, and then we have a pretty nice coastline here, which will be one of our power bases here. The other one we want to build is going to be around southern Italy, which we of course can't touch yet because we can't reach it. And Aragon is currently still locked down with the alliances between Castile, Navarre and Portugal. For that we are going to need a big fleet which can contest all 3 combined fleets, so that we can make a campaign to only grab Sardinia. And that's... oh, they vassalized it. That's going to be rough. I wish we could take Fruzone, because we could make claims from here into Sicily. And Sicily would be a really, really nice vassal. I'm not sure if you can... 86%, yeah, you could vassalize them in one go. So many options here. It's just insane. So many options. We need to be careful not to do too much at once. Therefore, see you next time.